There you go. The truck for today. The improved Iveco Australis.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Right, this is a really weird seating position, which I'm going to change immediately. Still feels too low. It's really odd. It feels like you're looking down. There we go. That's slightly better. Paul, can I send you a video camera, James? I don't need a video camera, James. You go for it, Baz. Yeah, but I don't know. My field of view is normally set. I don't change my field of view. I don't think it's the field of view is a problem. I think it's the default camera is really weird. Who was subbed then? Per519! Thank you for giving him a nutty welcome, Per519. Welcome to NetHouse. Thank you for your support. Thank you. If you have subbed this evening, remember to ask a mod about your sub benefits, things like emoticons, Discord access, the forums, TeamSpeak, FarmerSim server, all that good stuff. Just ask a mod if you're not sure how to get access to any of that. There we go. It's actually quite decent. Nice sounding engine, actually. Told you, double sat navs. Actually sounds different in the cab. Listen to that. Listen to the idle. That's actually pretty good audio. You do love the text Squirrel Logistics style on the Iveco. It does look good, doesn't it? Sounds the same to you. Really? That sounds the same as that. You gotta be kidding, right? Well, it's different to me. Right, let's see what kind of job we've got. Where can we go today? Oh, does anybody remember when Microsoft logo was something like, where do you want to go today? It was like the cheesiest slogan. 28 tons Dol Vario. We have a 19-ton box. That looks like a nice trailer. I think that's one of the new trailers from Capital, I think. It looks like one of them. Might try that. Because it's green and the red and the green will look really fun. There's something weird about the camera in this thing. Nah. Wait, look at this barrier. What's going on with this thing? Like, they've got this double width entrance and half of it's got grass. Jamie219, 13 months, good evening, Paul. Well, GG Twitch, I had 11 months twice in a row and now it's skipped to 12. But never mind, I'm back on what it should be. Keep up the great work and keep on trucking. Jamie, thank you. La Colbier, thank you for the resume. Ghost Evo, more nuts please, more nuts. 9 months. Borima, 12 months, keep up the great work. Always enjoy the streams, thank you Borima. Happy anniversary. I don't believe I've missed anybody. But if I have, well, you know it's perfectly normal. Dude, why am I zoomed in again?
Happy anniversary.
This camera is completely broken. I feel like it's like adopting my daughter's drive. Look, look, it did. It shoved it all the way forward. Just like my daughter drives, like right up on the wheel. Keeps resetting it. Something very odd about this camera. Like being in a kid's seat. Well, no, it's like pulling your seat right up to the wheels. You know what I mean? The people who drive with the wheel, like here. It's like that. Hyperborean Dreams, thank you for 15 months. Keep up the good work, Paul. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I do like the engine audio. Whoever did this did a good job. Why does your daughter drive like that, James? It's just it's one of those things, James, that it's completely personal preference. Like my other daughter has the seat right back, so she drives with her arms like that. And it's just bizarre. It's just what people do. I don't get it myself, but your seating position is down to what you feel personally comfortable with. And some people just like being right up on the wheel, and other people just like being miles away from it, like almost in the back seat. Did you ever play MP version of Euro Truck or American Truck Sim? Rally, I showed you, at the start of the stream I showed you a video of a convoy from Monday, so yes. Not a massive fan of the Speedo, the numbers are not really clear enough, I don't think. Well, there is that. If you sit really close to the wheel and the airbag goes, then have fun with that. It's going to be like bubblegum going off in your face. Joseph, thank you for 21 months. So 21 months is getting close, those big numbers. I recently passed it and I put it all way back, but it's 6'2", so that may play a part. What? 21 months is getting into those big numbers. I recently passed and I put it all the way. Oh, you're on about your seat. I understand now. Flipping heck. Well, I'm 6'3" and I don't put my seat all the way back. 2 sat-navs in them. Well, you never know. It's redundancy, isn't it? One of them might break. Oh yeah, bottom left of the windscreen has Iveco writing. I hadn't spotted that. I think this is the right pickup. One for each eye. Quite a few options here. Captain Jacked. Another Jack. Another Captain Jack. I love it. Let's have some more. Captain Jacked. Why not? Captain Jack's going to be raging hard now. Thank you for subbing, Captain Jacked. Welcome to the Nut House. These trailers, I think... Ooh, what the heck is that? Don't think so. Let's go with... So there's the back bit to the front bit, but I don't get how that can be a separate trailer. That's really weird. Let's go with that one. It's a Captain Jack invasion. Now we've got two Captain Jacks and a Cap'n Jacked. Brilliant. That's not going to get confusing at all. The Craker Walking Floor trailers. Yeah, but it's weird how it shows them separately. It's all jacked up. Cleve, thank you for the host. Yeah, I picked this trailer because the red and the green goes beautifully well together. Look at that. The bloom is real, guys. Lucas, pal, thank you for the resume. Cares for hire, 17 months. Homesick today, but able to catch a stream since not working. Keep it good work. Hope you feel better soon. Do you know if the no symbol mod works? I don't know, Speedy. The route, Connor. The route's very simple. We're coming out of, however you say this, Cluj-Napoca. No Cluj, no Poker, through Bayamar, sounds like Bayern Munich, all the way up through Mukachevo, Uzhhorod, Kosikje. I'm like murdering this language. Into Rezau. Brilliant. Hey, what's that? What's that cheeky thing there, eh? Hey, 1 second. Could have gone that way. Possibly. Increases it by quite a bit, though. Let's not do that. No Clue, no Poker, exactly. BCS. Sorry for not joining the convoy. It would have been fun. I just don't have the time in my life to do it. BCS, bro, you don't have to apologise. It's all good. It's all good. At some point, BCS, maybe you can join us. You've been told the correct seating position on how to close you are to the wheel is put your foot under the brake. Back up your seat so your foot is still flat on the floor and your legs completely extended. The problem is, Squirty, is that there is no one position for everybody. You know, people have different length of legs versus torso versus arms. You know, there's variation in all of us. You missed the amazing video from the convoy. I only gave you a quick preview, Leaky. It's only like 2 minutes long. Prol does not know how to pronounce ZH. If that's the sound I think it is, better to just write J. James, the flying is coming along pretty well, James. I did 2 lessons on Thursday. I did 10 takeoff and landings in the circuit, so I got a lot of practice, and there was quite a nasty crosswind, which made it completely fun. Yoshi says the no trailer symbol still works apparently. There you go, Speedy. Jilku, why? Why can't you believe that, mate? Okay, Matty. Try a short field crosswind landing. Well, I was on crosswind landings. Like I say, it was almost a direct crosswind. And I had to do a landing where I had to, as we turned onto base, I had to make a judgment call about where to kill the power and basically glide land it, which took me 3 attempts to get right. Bear in mind I had a crosswind that was pushing me along the base, so it was quite interesting. I also did an aborted takeoff, and I have to, in the next lesson I'll be doing full flaps circuit and no flaps landing, so that's going to be interesting as well. But yeah, I've got I also sat a mock paper of my air law exam, which I hadn't properly revised for, but I still got 13 out of 20 or something. I was 2 questions off passing basically, but there's a load of stuff I haven't revised yet, so that wasn't too bad. Let me tell you, landing a plane in a sim in a crosswind and landing a plane for real in a crosswind, they're quite different animals. Just coming in on final, and the plane was literally like this. I had to keep the plane like that just to keep it coming in. No, I have to pass my air law exam and then I can do a solo, because I have to pass that to do solo. And then once I've done my solo, we're looking at cross-country routes, which is where it gets really fun. Why is that so incredibly washed out? Can I download from somewhere all of your mods, not parts by parts, but in a raw file together? No. I don't make my mods available for download, I just link you to the authors. Wherever the author posts it, or it's uploaded, I'll link there. And the reason is very simple, Rizza. A lot of these mod authors, like, firstly, I don't want to be hosting files, and secondly, Rizza, a lot of these mod authors put their mods on places like share mods, because that way they get ad revenue, and they don't want them, explicitly don't want them rehosting anywhere. So I would actually be really annoying people if I did that. See you later, Honeygirl. Mr. Hermandaff, thank you for the resume. Alfred Squid, thank you for the resume. Helgi Hyders. 24 months, Helgi. Yay, gold nut. I think we've come full circle. I found you when looking for spin tires on YouTube. How ironic is that? How ironic is that? Happy anniversary, Helgi. Gandalf, thanks for the resume. Have you ever been to St. George at Stanford? I don't think I have. Yes, the foggy weather mod is activated. I actually had a chat with the author of Foggy Weather this afternoon, asking him about the release plan and stuff, and essentially because the Eurotruck has just gone into 129 open beta, the Foggy Weather mod will only be compatible with 129, so I guess what that means is he's now got to convert it onto 129, and then we'll make it available, I guess, when 129 releases. I think he's also doing a version for ATS as well. Chairman, what's your dream car? I don't have a dream car. If I had, you know, the kind of money where I wouldn't care, I would have 7 cars, one for each day. One for different driving styles, different moods. Because some mornings I wake up and I feel like I want to drive something just lazy. Other mornings I'll be like, oh, I want something sporty and quick. So I'd have a line of cars, one for each mood. Jamie Leginge. Thank you, Jamie. Welcome to the Net House. Can we give Jamie a nutty welcome, guys? Yeah, Chris, but that's the plan, isn't it? Because what I mean is, Chris, 129 beta for the Eurotruck is going to be coming as well, because they keep the engines the same, so he will only release it when 129's out. We keep the versions hand in hand. He won't be releasing Foggy Weather on 128, knowing full well that 129's about to drop. All his custom skins. Right, Paul, I'm off. All the Squirrel Logistics skins I've done are available in the workshop. Oh, for someone who asked the other day, I'm not Squirrel. Lol, have a good one. Thank you, Paulie. Paul, you will pass your flying test for flying colours. I don't know, Eagle Fist. I don't know, bro. You know, you might get a bit stressed on the day and make a mistake. That's easily done. Why is this road ridiculously bouncy? What is going on? This is like one of those test tracks. How long is exam? I think, if I remember, yachts, the final test is a cross-country flight. They tell you the airfields to fly. There has to be at least 2 takeoff and landings en route, 2 different airfields or something. And they give you the routes, and then you've got like 20-30 minutes to get the flight plan together, and then you've got to discuss the route, and then they get you doing all the checks on your aircraft. They watch you do all that. Basically they just observe everything that you do, and mark you down for it. Bingy bongy. Hey, large one. Eurosim. Another anniversary. 3 years, amazing. Always fantastic content. You're a sim. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you for 3 years. Oh my god, this road? Do they seriously have roads like this? It's almost like they've turned up with, like, panels and just stitched them together. And that's how they made the road. Oh, hello, Train Sim fan. How are you doing? Why do you have roads like this, Train Sim fan? What is the reason behind this? That's how they made the roads back in the day. The thing is, back in the day, suspension was even worse. Can't imagine what it was like. Your road administration is a joke. How many tests are there, Eagle Fist? Well, you've got to do 9 exams. Well, my instructor said to me on Thursday, there's currently 9 exams that you have to pass, but spring next year they're probably going to change it all and bring it down to 6 exams. And I was like, well, that's great. Can I not just wait and do 6? So they're basically changing the exams, getting rid of some of the older questions and bringing it more up to date and stuff. And reducing the number, but I'll have to do all 9 probably. Then when you've done that, and you've done your 45 hours, you've done all your minimum hours, you can go in for your final test ride. And that's where they determine whether you've passed an issue with a license, or apply for a license for you, or whether you've failed. You can't wait for me to fly big jets one day. Well, in a sim, but not in real life, Golden Data. Yeah, it's a red Renault. Yes, I do. Emma Lurker. Just been a bit too busy, that's all. Yes, the Adele drill. So what your PPL gets you is a license to fly a plane, a single engine light aircraft in visual meteorological conditions. Okay, so and what that basically means is you can't fly a plane with more than one engine. You can't fly a plane with different kinds of engines. You can't fly a plane over a certain size or weight. I don't know what the numbers are. And you certainly can't charge people money for flying. That's why it's a private license and not a commercial license. That's the major distinction. It also doesn't allow you to fly in bad conditions where visually you can't see very far. That requires you to get instrument ratings, which is a different thing. So you can go for your instrument rating, which allows you to fly, you know, in cloud and things like that. You can get your night rating, which is not hard to do. That'll be one of the first things I'll probably do. Then there's multi-engine license you can get. You know, you can go on to do jet stuff. Like, there's all kinds of ways of spending money. Commercial licenses also require you to get a more involved medical as well, because you're basically flying with people's, you know, you're charging for people, and the commercial medical is a lot more thorough and frequent than a private medical. I will fly with you for free, Benner. Lol. Trouble is, Benner, you see, it's not for free, is it? Like, somebody's got to pay for the hiring of the plane, so Yeah, exactly. The PPL is like the first rung on the ladder. After that, it's up to you if you want to, you know, advance it a bit more. They consider the PPL to be your kind of minimum. You've learned how to fly an aircraft, and for the, you know, all of your flying then on is basically getting better at it. Let me put it that way. Yeah, nice photo here. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's fine. I thought it was a broken. It's not a great photo. Let's ignore that one. You can fly yourself to Holiday Inn Tenerife. Well, JV, you can basically fly, you know, if you can hire a Cessna 172, which is big enough to carry 4 people, and you could fly 4 people, that's fine. As long as it's under a certain weight. And the Cessna's a single engine, isn't it? So you're fine. You can fly more than 1 person in there, that's absolutely fine, but you can't charge them money for it. You got an ad midstream again, Joku. That's really weird. I didn't know Twitch had started doing that. How long does it take for commercial pilots to get to the point of flying 747s? 747s would take... Well, it's unlikely you would end up put on a 747, you know. You're more likely to be put on a 737, something like that, and you'll have to do that for a few years before you'd even be ready for a 747, because the way a lot of these companies work is they look, when they bring out bigger and newer aircraft into the fleet, they look at the roster of pilots and they look at how many years they've been at that company, and essentially they pick from the top. Yeah, if you've been in the company 15 years, you're more likely to fly that brand new A380 they just bought. It's like that. So to get to a 747, which is probably further up the ladder, you're going to have to be in the company for a few years. Not just, you know, join the company and immediately be put on a 747. It's not going to happen. This weather is nasty. A380 came out at a bad time, unfortunately. And yes, twin engines are more efficient, so the companies are tending to buy twin engine aircraft, not quad. Wow, it's gone dark pretty fast. What time is it in game? 10 to 7. Wow. Well, the more engines you have, the more cost you have, basically. The Nordic Tandem Westie, I think I do. I think I installed it. I can't remember exactly.
Oh, yeah.
License for gliders ED. I don't know the details of that. There used to be a guy in chat that was a glider pilot. He could have answered that, but I've not seen him in chat for a while. Irish Winter, hello Paul. Is there anything specific you would like to see added into ETS or ATS? Yes, scripting. I want to see scripting added. Irish Winter. I want to see scripting added on a level to what World of Warcraft has. What do I mean by that? With World of Warcraft scripting, which is based on the Lua language, you can put things on the screen. They can change your entire UI via a script. Yeah, so I want to be able to change my UI. I can get a mod that does it completely differently, puts information on my screen, whatever information I want. I want to be able to download mods that have scripting code built in, so they can change the behavior of the mod in the game. That's what I want, scripting. But I've only been asking for a few years, so don't hold your breath on that one, Irish. Truck maintenance. Nah. If you want a gameplay thing, adding more specific, I'd say an official multiplayer. An official multiplayer with built-in virtual trucking companies. That's what I would want next. You want my summer truck DLC? Well, I know there are people that would love to be able to just take their truck apart and tweak it like my summer car. But the game becomes a very different animal if you do that. I'd be happy with getting out of the truck, walking around and doing basic maintenance. You know, tyre wear, changing wheels, checking the oil, the AdBlue levels, all that kind of, you know. Most stuff is not done by the driver these days. They take it to the garage to do it, so a My Summer Car Truck edition isn't that realistic. Your Mexico map isn't working. Oh dear. My Summer Goat. What? What does that even mean? Have you seen the movie Sully? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's how FS economies like companies, Jim. Yeah, but unofficial stuff, you know. Official stuff is what I'd want. Benjamin Paul, have you got any recommendations for a good set of PC speakers? Been looking at the THX certified Clips set. I don't, dude. I don't use PC speakers. I only use headsets. You watch Sully on a plane. Oh, I watch snakes on a plane while flying across the Atlantic. Yeah, I don't... it's been many years since I bought speakers for a PC. But THX certified ones... THX is a certification that means they've been sort of... The quality has been tested to a certain level. So if you buy THX certified, then they're going to be pretty decent. That's the thing about it. Oh my god, it's dark. I have been in 757, yeah. I've been on 7.3, 7.5, sorry, 7.3, 7.4, 7.5, and I think I've been on a 7.6, but I'm not 100%. I've been on an A319, 320 and a 321. That's probably about it, I think. I want to fly 777. If I go to the States next year, I really want to make sure I get a 777. And an A380 would be nice on the way back. You want an A350? Yeah, I'd fly on it just to tick the box, you know. I'd actually like to fly on a Dash 8 as well. Just to see what it's like. Never been on a plane, ED? You should try it. You want to fly C-119 even if it's for 10 minutes with a pilot in the other seat? I would have loved to have gone on the Concorde, but it's not even an option these days. Even though the tickets were insanely priced, it's just something that I would have liked to have experienced at some point in my life. Those people that flew to New York and back in a single day doing business, just unbelievable. 10 grand a day. Like, how? The head tracking doesn't seem that comfortable. What do you mean? I don't know, ED. When I record it, I guess. The customer expects delivery. Jeez, we're 100 k's away? The heck? $10 grand is what they spent, Valtiel, to fly on the Concorde to New York and back. There's a documentary about the Concorde, and they talk to the people that did that. And they asked them, like, why is it that you flew to New York and back in a single day? Which you can do because the Concorde is so quick. And the tickets cost £10,000, and they said, well, it was economically viable. They could fly over, have a business meeting, you know, sign a deal worth millions, and then fly back, and it was worth 10 grand to do it. It's like, okay. Having to move your head right to look, move your head to the right to look left, McMattia. Dude, you do realise that the camera's facing me, so when I look to the right, to you, it looks like I'm looking left. Yeah? It's like a mirror. I look right to look right, but you see me looking to your left, if that makes any sense. You're watching my stream while you're in the bath. Well, don't drop your laptop into the bath, okay? Or your tablet, whatever you've got. Would you like to go on a helicopter, Connor? I love helicopters. I think they're amazing. I'd quite happily fly on helicopters every day if I could. See, I think next year they're talking about the flight sim show in America. They're talking about having it in Vegas or something like that. I think if it was in Vegas and if I went, I'd probably want to. I'd probably want to do some sightseeing around the area, and that would be an ideal place to take a helicopter ride, I think. Or we were hauling SRB. Sugar, 17 tons of it. As somebody said earlier, that's a sweet trailer. You think you get airsick in a helicopter? Well, if you've ever flown in a light aircraft... you learn to have a go on a Chinook. I reckon I'd get sick in that. because you can't really see out the window very well. Travel sickness. Well, what I do, Connor, is I take a, I have ginger capsules. You can, from the pharmacist, you can get ginger, and ginger helps you to stop feeling sick. So I have a ginger capsule before I go flying, and it really helps a lot. You'd like to go in an Apache? Oh my god. I would love a go in an Apache. I think they're amazing. Sounds like a scam, Joku. Well, it's not. Ginger is well known to reduce sickness feelings. If you don't believe me, Google it. They give ginger to women who suffer from morning sickness. Focus the result. Okay. Completely threw my SKRS controller settings then, like nothing was working. So I ended up dropping into 3L. Gotta go and walk the dogs. Okay. Mr. Calls and C2 down. Thank you for the resume, guys. Well, SRB, it wasn't my fault, dude. It was down to the SKRS not registering. What is that trailer doing? Now you feel like you're in multiplayer. JJ, Squirrel, you have turned me into a sim junkie and my girlfriend is mad because I'm not playing Guild Wars 2 with her anymore. Oh, rip. Oh, rip. No, I don't want to play Guild Wars 2. I want to do some more trucking. Oh, crikey, this is not good. There's no visibility here. And there's a trailer head sticking out there. Look at that. The lighting in this yard is terrible. How can I expect you to park in this? This is not good. If there's trailer damage, I'm going to sue the people who own this yard. We're late, I think. But it was like a glove. Oh, what is your longest flight you've ever been on and how many hours? San Francisco. Just over 10 hours, I think. Oh, it's only a little deduction. 7 minutes late. 7 minutes? We'll have 700 euros from you, Squirrel. 100 euros a minute, mate. Okay. If that's how it is. Time of day is it? Let's go and sleep. Let's go and sleep. Matt the Damned! Thank you for subbing. Can we give Matt a nutty welcome, guys? Welcome to the house, Matt. Thank you for your support. Well, yes, Captain Flint. But like I've said to you before, the way... Great. The way it calculates... the way it calculates how long you've got is completely broken. It's almost like the way it calculates how long it should take you for a journey, the length of time it allows, it's almost like it's based on the way an AI truck would do it. And we all know AI trucks only deal with speed limits, they don't deal with physics. So if you decide to take yourself a 30-ton trailer, as opposed to a 7-ton trailer, it's going to, the outcome's going to be quite a bit different.